Before we start today's complex genetics, we're going to look at just this one slide for simple genetics. And it is a little bit harder because some of the answers have multiple answers. So which letters here are heterozygote? So zygote refers to the zygote we all come from, the egg and the sperm uniting. Hetero, does that mean same or different? Okay. Well, hetero is different, so letter D is going to be an answer, and so is answer B. Okay, so B says two alleles are different. Hetero means different, and D is an example of a heterozygote genotype. All right, homozygote. Well, what does homo mean? Okay, so homo means same, and that's only going to be letter A. Okay, so that's only letter A. All right, genotype. There's two genotypes. Okay, two genotypes here. And what are the two genotypes? Is geno refer to the alleles or the physical description? Well, it refers to the alleles. Okay. All right, and for phenotype, phenotype is going to be C. So that's going to be answer C. So that just kind of is a review of just some simple genetics: heterozygote, homozygote, genotype, and phenotype. All right, so now we're going to look at complex genetics. And the first one we're going to look at, which is in the first page of your note sheet, is incomplete dominance. You know that the word dominance refers to the dominant allele. Incomplete, it means if you get an incomplete on an assignment, it means you didn't finish it. But here, incomplete refers to the dominant. So the dominant allele is incompletely dominant. So what does that mean? Well, it means that you have three phenotypes, always and only three. So here's a red carnation, and here is a white carnation. If you mate a red flowering carnation plant with a white flowering carnation plant, all of the babies are pink. Well, y'all know from crayons, if you don't have a pink crayon, how do you get pink? Well, you take a red and a white crayon, and depending on which shade of pink you want to use, you pick one of them first. So red on top of white will give you a lighter color than the white on top of the red. But that's how you get the pink. So the pink is a blending. So the heterozygote blends. So mixing red and white together, you get pink. Ears. Here's a little boy with large ears, big ones. Here's an adult, and compared to the size of his face, his ears are really small. And then what do you get if you have one large-eared parent and one small-eared parent having babies? Well, the babies are going to have medium ears. They're going to be smaller than the large-eared parent, but bigger than the small-eared parent. So anything that's small, medium, and large would be considered incomplete dominance in genetics. And it turns out there's a lot of traits on the face. You can have thick lips, thin lips, or medium-sized lips in terms of thickness. Your eyes can be small in comparing to your face, large compared to the face, or then medium, which is somewhere in the middle. Same thing for the size of your mouth. Okay, if you have a large mouth, if you try to take your hand, not the hand you write with, the other one, take the hand, put it in a fist, try to open your mouth, and how much of your fist can you fit in your mouth? If you can't even fit hardly any at all, then your mouth is considered small. If you have a large mouth, you could probably fit a good part of your fingers actually inside your mouth. Okay, so it's just different sizes. So that's what we call incomplete dominance. It's complex. It does not follow your traditional rules. Here's another example. You have straight hair, you have curly hair, and wavy is somewhere in the middle. So, and these lines are just trying to give you like size differences. You guys in the standard class, y'all don't have to worry about this. Okay? You're not doing any Punnett squares with these. So anything that comes in 3 sizes or 3 colors or that's going to be incomplete dominance. The heterozygote always blends. So halfway between 100% straight hair and curly hair is going to be wavy hair. Okay, these are carnations, but this is a different species. This is called codominance. Co means all. So this is when all alleles are dominant. So you see, and because there's only, every zygote only gets 2 alleles for each gene, you will see 2 colors or 2 things at the same time. So these are white and red carnations. Here, it's a white cow, a little bit of red in them there. This is an all red cow. And when you put them together, you get some white and some red, which we call in just cow speak, that's called roan. You don't, of course, have to know that. But that's an example of codominance. Here's another example of codominance. This is a black and white chicken. Okay, so a black and a white feathers put together. So one parent gave this chicken the black feathers, the other parent gave the chicken the white feathers. And so the chicken has them both. This is a brown and black chicken. So one parent gave this chicken or rooster the red, and the other parent gave the rooster the white, the black. Sorry, wow. Okay, this is also codominance. Pansies. Okay, pansies have 2 different colors for petals. So some of these, like this one's all what looks like the face, that's a completely different gene. All pansies have that. But if you look, all the petals in this pansy are yellow. So both parents gave this pansy the yellow color. This parent here, this flower, both of its parents gave him the red color. Okay, so there's the red color. This pansy here, it's hard to tell. You've got, this is the yellow side, and then there's the red side. So pansies have 3 different petals. So it looks like there's 2 petals here that are the yellow, and then there's one that's the red. So that one parent gave that pansy the yellow allele, the other parent gave him the red allele. So that would be codominance. So for the standard class, all you guys have to do is to be able to recognize which is which. So is it incomplete dominance or codominance? The phenotype shows a blending. What is going to be incomplete or co? Which one is a blending? Well, this one is going to be incomplete. Oops. Incomplete dominance, because the blending is the key. Small, medium, and large would be incomplete dominance. Number 2, a dog with brown and black spots. So you see brown and you see black at the same time. That's definitely not number 1. There's no blending there. So this is going to be codominance. And I'll just abbreviate. All right, a black and a white. So a black flowering plant and a white flowering plant. All the babies are gray. So is that going to be codominance or is that going to be incomplete dominance? Well, incomplete dominance, because gray is what you get when you mix black and white colors together. All right, number 4, a bird with blue and white feathers. So is that going to be incomplete dominance or codominance? Well, you see two different things at the same time, so it's got to be codominance. All right, number 5. This one has 3 phenotypes: curly, wavy, or straight. So that's incomplete dominance: curly, wavy, or straight. Every allele is visible. So which one, incomplete or codominance, is everything visible? Well, if you said codominance, that would be right. So for the standard class, this is really easy, short and sweet today. Anything that shows a blending, blue flower mates with a red flower and all the babies have purple flowers. Blending is going to be incomplete dominance. If you see 2 different phenotypes at the exact same time, that's going to be incomplete dominance.